Hi, welcome back to the Bass Gear Magazine channel. My name is Lily Mitchell. You may also know me as Callie Lil, and today I'm so excited to show you the Line 6 POT Express bass. Now, this pedal is refreshing because there are no touchscreens, no apps, nothing more than easy computer firmware updates to operate it. Compared to its other family members like the HX Stomp or the Helix, you know that these things can get really big, really expensive, and really complicated. So I appreciate that Line 6 has added its latest family member and focused on accessibility and pretty much just being able to jam right out of the box. This thing even comes with a cheat sheet, so you really can't get lost. And if you need more details, there's a manual online. In this video, I'm going to show you a whole host of tones from the 7 onboard amp/cab models, as well as a handful of the 17 available onboard effects. All the tones that you hear are recorded directly out of the pedal via USB into my DAW with no additional processing of any kind. I'm also going to show you a lot about how to operate the pedal and all of my thoughts and feelings about it. Oh, and one more thing. If you really want the deep dive, be sure to visit bassgearmag.com to read my full review. Let's get started. Now that you had to listen, here's a visualizer of this little cheat sheet. We're going to turn the pedal on. Tuner, we just hold this down. This will light up and help you tune. On the side here, volume and headphones. Top, we have 9-volt power, USB, foot switch or expression pedal, the outs, which include stereo, instrument in, batteries in the back. Anytime you want things off, just turn the feature towards the dot and it will bypass the feature. We do have to set the amp first, so let's start with something like round. I'm going to hold Alt and I'm going to adjust based on these silver words down here, and that's how I set the parameters of the amp. The manual will also tell you how to set high mids and other parameters, but we're just going to use the simple stuff here. So I've set the amp, and then I can start turning effects based on what I want. So you'll see that as I select them, I can do the different levels in between for different intensities of that effect. I'll shut everything back off. Now, once you pick your tones, if you save them as presets, you can then access them by pressing both foot switches down and then cycling through the 3 different colored memory banks. 21 total preset slots. And that is the quick run through. One more note, if I go all the way over here, I can access the looper, and then this tap tempo will also help me with setting precise timing for delay. Let's hop right into the rundown. After spending a whole bunch of time with this pedal, I have one really important conclusion, and it is that potting is for everyone. This could be your very first pedal, either if you're new to bass or if you're just new to gear. It is all there for you. All the effects that you could ever use or wonder about are all in one place. So you don't have to invest in a bunch of individual analog pedals. You don't even need to buy a tuner pedal. It's all here. If you're also a really experienced bassist or you're gigging a lot, it's also all here. You could leave your pedal board at home, take this with you. The only thing that I would suggest is that if you're using a traditional amp, just shut off the amp models because it's going to be a little redundant. Instead, they might help you if you're using something like a powered cab or just anything that is a blank platform. Now, if you're a really big fan of digital modeling already, and you're super experienced and you own larger processors, then this might seem a little bit simple, and that's okay. You may even want to try it just because it's simple. Now, if you have really unique set list needs or there's specific sounds that you need to save for songs, you can still do that because there are 21 available presets, and so you're never without being able to dial up your favorite sounds. That being said, that brings me to my very last application, the USB recording interface. This is a game changer. If you're a content creator, if you're writing original bass lines, you're doing remote recording work, all of the above, you can connect directly to your computer or any other mobile device through this USB port without the need for an additional audio interface. So it's saving you money on another piece of gear, and you can record directly in. If you're using Mac, like I did, you won't even need any additional software. Super convenient. My only struggle using this pedal, there's one issue with the flow, and that is because the knobs are dual controlling both amps and effects through the Alt button, was that if I needed to adjust my amp settings, I would have to go readjust my effects settings afterwards. Not that big of a deal, especially if you're using presets, but if you're not using presets, just be aware. And it's not that big of a deal because probably if you're changing your amps, you're also going to change your effects too. So no big deal. No worries here. Overall, I think Line 6 rocked it with this pedal. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. And definitely go check out my review if you want more of the deep dive. And in the meantime, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.